got up, but just wanted to say that I was a little frustrated. I'm just gonna say I'm redoing it again. I'm gonna try this one out down, and I'm at the part. And I will try to get through this as much as possible, but I will try to get through it to see if I can get this thing done on time. So let's just hope for the best. So let me hold on, ladies and gentlemen. Just give me a few minutes here. I'll just leave it that way. Okay, sorry about that, folks. I have to do something real quick, but let's just hope that I can get through this time, because I know this puzzle really does not help the matter when you're trying to figure out the code to it. But I'm just hoping if I can get through this. I'm just praying that I do. I just want to get this whole thing done in one shot so I don't have to dilly around like I do. So let's just hope for the best, okay? Let's just hope that I can get this thing going and without getting frustrated here.
Dispensing solution now.
So let's just hope I don't get frustrated here with this cartridge, how to fill it up, because it does 10 to 1 get really frustrating here when you're trying to figure out how to do this whole thing. It's just I did it before, but I don't know why maybe I needed some sleep or something. I don't know. I couldn't focus straight on the I couldn't focus right on the gameplay that I was doing. It was probably just frustrating me, and I couldn't get it through, and I was just having a rough time this morning. So let's just hope I get through it without me getting irritated here. I just wanted to say I do want to apologize for, cutting it short. It was just so frustrating that maybe I couldn't get it this morning because I was too tired. I don't know why I couldn't do it. I don't see how I was doing all this. But now I'm very wide awake, and maybe I was in a cranky mood or something, I don't know, but let's just say that I'm in a better mood. I get really frustrated with this puzzle here. Let's just say that this puzzle should be easy for me. Hopefully it makes it easier while I get the puzzle, you know,
Adjust
in.
amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Alright, now what I'm going to do here, see, I just want to make this thing in the right uh, way so I can get it at least down a notch. I'm going to try to take the other side of this, try to fill this up. It does take a bit, but let's just say if I can get it this time, I could be happy with it, the result, and how to get the take that little bit of that. Alright, I'm going to try to reverse the fluids that are in this container. I need to readjust the right amount. Now, putting the right amount is one thing that we have to do here. We take that jar here and then we fill it up. We take this and then we take this and then we equal the smaller dose of it, and then we switch back. But the thing is, you don't want to go overboard with it again, but you want to try to max out the right percentage of the dose of the right solution. The only solution there is to do is to get it back up to the level where it should be. So you want to be certain to abstract the rest into a tube, and if it doesn't work, like a couple of tries, you would have to redo the whole thing. You have to make it as a fair amount of now you see the left, as you're looking at the very far left, the very first right here on the screen button, the tube thing, that is a little full within the red and then the blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to equalize the solution to this one, and then turn that around, turn this little thing around, fill that up. You have to have the same right amount as the one you had, but you don't want to overflow it, because if you overflow the whole compound of the solution, like you have to match it up to the red, you got to match it up to the blue, you have to do all sorts of stuff. But for many viewers, I know this is going to be a while, but it takes time to understand the right amount the right amount what you put in it. So you don't want to overload that. What you do is take this empty jar here. You want to fill it like that, and then take the opposite and make it a little smaller than what it needs to be. It should work. Oh no. So obviously it's kind of hard to do when you have a lot of things going around here. See, if this does not work like I did, this middle one, then I'm going to switch, the next time when I do it again, I'm going to switch this blue one over to the other side, because the other side will give me, you see, it was almost there until it stopped. So if I continue it, it will just do like that. But if I go like this to it, and then push that to the side, and then fair mount the right amount of solution, but you want to get the solution in the right okay, they're both like one's not, the two are equal, but the third one isn't, because it's a little higher than the red and the green. So the solution to that matter is where you got to make it like in a fair amount to the blue. Then what you do with the blue is put it, I guess, in here. If that does not work, then you messed up the whole process. Only if you know how to abstract the right solution amount into the canister, which is pretty narrowing down to 0 awnings on this. So if I hit this button here, but here's a problem. If I hit this button too soon, it may not work. But if the middle works, then the other side, the other half, still has a little bit in. See, it just didn't work. So I'm going to have to put some back into this jar. And then I'm going to try to pan it out to the right amount. Now, there's 2 simple ways that you can try it. I mean, either you could try it yourself or try doing it differently. I mean, right there, I almost had it, but if I had a little bit in one container, like there, and if this doesn't work, then I screwed the whole process up. But you don't want to screw it up. Here's what you do. You take this, and then you fair mount half of that to just a little bit of that, and then you want to turn the thing around. And hopefully if this works, nope, I didn't do it right. So it will be a while before you get this done. What we're gonna try a little different, okay? This part will be more than trickier than what you expect it to be. the right solution. You see, if that did not do all that, I could get the thing in no time. Now, it might not work at once, but it's just... No, right there, I wasn't thinking straight. So what I'm gonna do is take this side. I'm gonna reverse the right amount into the other one. Now we're gonna try and take a little bit out of this one this time. Hopefully, if it does work. If it doesn't, then it has to be redone all over again. Now, the smallest... You have to include the right amount into the right amount of container. But you don't want to do it too soon. You want to wait on that part. So let's try filling up this container to see how long it would take it to fill up. But either end, it will probably be not as right as you want it to turn out. But the only thing is, you gotta make sure it's in the right level of it being the one smaller. Like, you gotta take this, I guess this one here, fill that up just a hair, and then I guess fill that up a little bit, and then drag that out to equalize the... See, it didn't work. Now we all know I screwed up there because it wasn't really good there. Now I'm going to have to fill this little thing up here. But I'm going to try to fill... Crap. Okay, as you notice, I screwed up there. That shouldn't be filled. I think I should use this one right here. Nope, it didn't work right. The solution is to get it right. I know this is going... Yep, it didn't work. The only thing is I gotta redo the whole thing over again. Let's just say that if nobody can get it, it's okay if you don't. But if you mess up, you could always retry it again, and then try to think of a better plan. See, as of right now, I don't know why this is so complicated in a way Nobody knows why, but I'm trying to figure out the right solution amount to the whole thing. But again, it's giving me a frustration again where it's not working properly as it should. See, you gotta have a little bit in the jars to able to pop this thing. Of course, I might do it again and it's screwed up, so that doesn't matter. So what's going to happen is I'll take this large one over to this one, try to fill this up, but you want to try at least get it down to the smallest from the biggest. It'd be hard to do it on a second run for the 7th billionth time I have done it. But you want to try to equalize out the right amount of solution here. But do you want I don't know if I should put this one in because I don't know if that's gonna, nope, I messed it up. So what I'm gonna do is pour the rest into here, switch this tube around, add this solution to there to equal it out. Okay, now here comes the tricky part of it all. Now either most people never seen me doing this. Well, I never broadcast it, but I did it before and it was really outstanding when I do it on normal mode. But it's not as easy as you think it is on the hard mode, but well, not on a hard mode, but doing a second run of this game here. See, when you're doing a second part of this game of either Leon or Claire's, their story is a little different from the other. So what you gotta do is figure out which layer do you, which part do you have to put the most in? Yeah, but you gotta remember is you can't put a lot in or it won't work. That's just the thing. You don't want to put too much in and you don't want to override the you want to leave a little bit for you to get it to work. Now, I know this may seem complicated, but I'm gonna close my mouth for a little bit and try to figure it out, and then once I get it, then you know I got it done. So I'm gonna go ahead and not say a thing until I get it done. this way. Okay. Let's try it a different way. Go ahead and add that in there. Add a little bit in there. Not close enough. Okay, let me see here. Give me a sec. I'm trying to figure out how to do this without freaking out. Okay, this does get a little...
Use the green button to disperse the liquid into it. Then position the empty vial into the first slot and the fullest vial into the middle slot. Press all the fluid into the tall... Start by putting all the fluid into the tallest vial. Then position the second tallest vial into the first slot. Use the green button to disperse the liquid into it. Then position the empty vial into the first slot and the fullest vial into the middle slot. Press the green button to disperse the fluid. Then position the second tallest vial into the first slot. Use the green button to disperse the liquid into it. Then position the empty vial into the first slot and the fullest vial into the middle slot. Press the green button to the tallest vial, first slot. Use the green button to disperse the liquid into it. Then position the empty vial into the first slot and the fullest vial into the middle slot. Press the green button to disperse the fluid. Then position the second tallest vial into the first slot. Use the green button to disperse the liquid into it. Then position the empty vial into the first slot and the fullest vial into the middle slot. Press the green button to disperse the fluid again. Finally, move the least full vial to the first slot and the most full vial to the second slot. Press the green button to fill the vial up to the line and complete the puzzle. Alright, and that's it for this guide. Thanks for watching and see you next time.
Oh, okay, wait a second. I think I might did it backwards here. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna look this up real quick. I know this is not as easy as you want to do it, but it's a quick way to look it up. But if you all would know that what is this thing called again? The cartridges? Okay. Now, here can be a very, very distinctive way to look it up without getting all frustrated. This one has to be full. That has to be halfway filled. Okay, that has to be halfway filled. I gotta do what the video did. Okay, he switched that. Okay, let me try this way. Hold on, folks. Just give me 1 second here, and then I would probably have to. I might have to redo it again, but I'm not sure. I'm not quite sure if I have to redo it again or. I don't know if I have to redo it all over again here, but just give me 1 second here until I figure out what to do next. Okay, I gotta dispense some into here. And switch this around. Yeah, it's a little confusing, but let's see. I'm gonna have to actually hold on, folks. Let me, I have to do what I'm gonna have to look at it in a second here. Give me a second here, and then alright, now I'm gonna have to look at it in a few minutes, but hold on, folks. What I'm gonna do is work on this a little bit, but but I will be right back in a few. And I'll stir up this broadcast when I get back.